virtue. I practice till it's perfect. And that's
It's great to be with you on a Monday afternoon as we get set for this broadcast of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. It's the East All-Stars facing the West All-Stars. And it's the West All-Stars to start out. A look at the starting group for the East All-Stars. Kemba Walker is out there with Steph Curry. Then it's Paul George. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Embiid in its center.
And I tell you what, guys, I think that's the best part of James's game. And he's got a lot of good parts, but his vision is otherworldly.
Here's Giannis. Pass to George. Embiid trying to break loose. George, no good. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars. And the rejection by Giannis. And so it looks like it'll be still with the West All-Stars. Here's Irving. The pass to LeBron. Just 5 to shoot.
Well, that long reach of Paul George's really bothers shooters. He is one of the best two-way players we have in the association.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here is Harden, and then Durant with the dunk.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Walker dishes to George. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
But they get it back. Embiid laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Boy, Embiid wants to own the inside on both sides of the floor. He is a force in the paint and relishes hitting those boards.
Now, here is Harden. Here's the floater. And the rejection by Embiid. George with the ball. He's picked up by James. Here's Giannis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on LeBron James.
And, you know, at almost 7 feet tall, Antetokounmpo is dangerous down inside, really. I mean, the defense has to be physical with him if they want to have a chance at preventing him from scoring in the paint.
And both free throws good for Giannis. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Embiid against LeBron. Lays it up off the glass.
Well, you got to do more than that to stop LeBron. I mean, he's strong, and when he gets up ahead of steam, he's a freight train.
Curry looking it over. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
Now here's James. And yes, it's good. KD's got 6. And here's the East. Walker the pass to Antetokounmpo. 4-on-3 break. Leonard against George. Here's Durant. And Embiid with the block.
Boy, supported by great vertical explosiveness, Embiid continues to dominate as a rim protector.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Now here's Curry. He's looking for Giannis and finds him. Outside, Walker. Goes up on the high post, and he nails the jumper.
Boy, it's so good to see Walker pulling up with that kind of confidence. I mean, his jump shot seems to be getting better every year.
And here's Harden for three. Can't hit that one. The East All-Stars go the other way with it. Passes it to George. And George with the stuff.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
And the West All-Stars have possession. Trailing by 2. Irving against Walker. Irving drives in. East grabs the miss. Guys, a potent offense right now.
You know what, guys? And they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars. So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Frank Vogel had a few minutes to share with me. Now he was modest. He thinks the success he's had as a coach is because of the players he's gotten to work with this season. He said, I'm surrounded by talent. Guys who actually have to go out there on the court and get it done deserve the respect. And Kevin, this is why so many of his players respect him.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And here's George. James Harden getting it to go from deep. Outside for Curry. Embiid trying to break loose. It's Curry. That time on the assist by George.
Yes, and how about the unselfishness? Paul George has no problem sharing the ball.
Harden against Curry. From 18 feet away. Basket counts. Harden's got 5 now. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Well, you look at Walker, and he's a slight guy, but he powers through it all. Terrific, deceptive strength.
Catching up on changes for the West. Davis is checked in for LeBron. Beal comes in for Leonard. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Irving. Chris Middleton's checked in for the East. Outside Durant. Down low. Rejected by Walker. And so it looks like it'll be still with the West All-Stars. So for the West, Towns comes in for Kevin Durant. And Simmons subbed in for James Harden. The East also changing it up. Griffin's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. D'Angelo Russell comes in for Steph Curry. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Kemba Walker.
Excellent concentration that time by the 6'10" Simmons. Very good at completing these chances despite the defense's best efforts.
Lowry dishes to Embiid. He kicks it to Russell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Embiid and the rejection by Towns.
Great timing on the block there. Towns helps affect winning in a lot of different ways.
Loads it up for Davis. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
There's no stopping that. AD is too long and strong to bother that alley-oop.
Lowry passes to Middleton. There's 3-pointers off the mark. It's tipped and stolen by Russell. Griffin with it. Now guarded by Towns.
You've got to plug up these lanes to the basket, especially when Griffin is slashing with force.
Here's Beal. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And Lillard kicks to Beal to the paint. And the dunk by Towns.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Defense getting too close. Lowry has that instinct to read what's happening, takes the shot there into the contact.
And, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the West All-Stars.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll. Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Now Lowry. And Damian Lillard pulls it down. The three. It's good from long range. Now it's a 6-point West All-Star lead.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Middleton. Simmons with the defensive effort.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
And that one's good. Lillard.
Really good court awareness that time from Anthony Davis, seeing the floor and making the right decision.
Russell kicks to Jokic. Middleton outside. 6 to shoot. Shot to stop the run. That one goes in.
Well, I like the fact that Middleton takes advantage of the mid-range jump shot. When he gets room to pull the trigger from there, he's taking it, and he's almost automatic.
Now here's Lillard. 7 points in the game. Yep, it counts.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear, it's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Beal gets a wide open look. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Jokic, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
The West All-Stars with the ball. They have a 9-point lead. Russell against Beal. Over Russell. But they recover it. Towns down low. Jokic defending. Good work there as it goes. Towns has got his second bucket of the night.
And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
Ultra impressive, guys. Caught them off guard, and they've taken the momentum in this game now.
Jokic on the follow.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
And so here are the West All-Stars. After the basket by the East All-Stars on the other end, here's Simmons and a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Simmons got 5 points so far.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And Russell gets it to go.
Well, I tell you, Russell looking very comfortable taking on aggressive defense and getting the job done. That's good focus on his part.
And Davis throws it down.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Right side, Russell. Towns with the steal. Simmons inside the... Oh, he gets it to go! Wow!
It counts!
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
And so it's the West All-Stars. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And from what we've seen from the West All-Stars, what's your take so far?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
On the court for the East All-Stars here in the second, Steph Curry's out there with Russell Westbrook And it's Vucevic. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Jokic in at the four-man position. Now here's Lillard. Three-pointer. And it's Jokic with the rebound.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And, you know, Westbrook is fearless. Likes getting deep inside and finishing around the rim and plays in attack mode all the time.
Here's Simmons following the basket by Russell Westbrook. Thompson outside. Knocks down the three ball. Thompson's got his first 3 points of the game.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Towns. And some changes here for the West All-Stars. Durant's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. LeBron comes in for Ben Simmons. And James Harden has subbed in for Damian Lillard. Giannis, he's checked in for the East. Paul George comes in for Chris Middleton. Harden outside. Pass to KD. Shot clock at 5. Thompson inside the line. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Now here's Harden. 5 points in the game. Launches it. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And he comes up with the deuce.
Just off the charts, incredible athleticism from Antetokounmpo. Fending off contact like a real pro.
Harden against Westbrook. From outside the arc, Harden can't hit.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
Giannis passes to Curry. Right wing. Here's Westbrook. The East All-Stars need to get another shot. And that one's good, George.
Oh, great ball movement there.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. LeBron against George. And a wide open look for James. And just miss after miss right now. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. In the second quarter, they've given up to... Oh, the power on that throwdown!
How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Irving's checked in. And a switch here also for the East. Kemba Walker is checked in for Steph Curry. Here's LeBron. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle. And now a three-point play chance here for him.
That is the savvy of LeBron on display. Doesn't just convert, but draws the foul and has the chance to tack another one on his point total.
The West All-Stars have shot just one free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. And stolen by James. For the three. Rebounded by Vucevic. The East All-Stars on offense. They're on a 15-6 run.
And Antetokounmpo, the Greek freak, showing again how committed he is when he takes that ball inside off the drive.
Giannis has gotten everything to drop so far, shooting 4 of 4. Harden surveying the D. It's stolen by Vucevic. Walker the pass to Antetokounmpo and stolen by Irving. And they're on the break. Here's KD. And it's the East with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds in this game. That ties the game. Walker's got 7.
Boy, I love the unselfishness there. I mean, if you're open, Antetokounmpo, make sure you get the ball.
Outside Irving. The three from Harden. And he's good on the three ball. He's got 8. Harden's gotten 2 of his 5 attempts from deep to go. Antetokounmpo kicks to Westbrook. Vucevic trying to get open. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Love it when Westbrook takes it right at the defense like that. Strong and then finishes as well.
Leonard, he's checked in for the West. And the free throw, no good. Pushing it up. A shot by Harden. Wide open. Misses off the left iron.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Westbrook passes to Antetokounmpo. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. The three from Harden. And so it looks like it'll be still with the West All-Stars. Here's Irving. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And here are the East All-Stars now. East with the ball. They trail by 1. Antetokounmpo kicks to Walker. Feeds it to Vucevic. The kick out to Westbrook. Trying his luck from deep. LeBron grabs the miss. Here's Durant. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 3 assists tonight.
Irving doing a nice job there being creative and efficient with that beautiful assist.
Antetokounmpo finds Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Oh, he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Looking at who's out there now for the West. Anthony Davis comes in for Kevin Durant. And Bradley Beal subbed in for James Harden. The East also changing it up. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Vucevic. Griffin comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Russell in for Russell Westbrook. They get it again, and Embiid throws it down.
When he's close to the rim, the attitude that Embiid brings is, I'm dunking this thing.
And the West All-Stars have possession. And Leonard gets it to go on the assist by LeBron. LeBron's got 3 assists tonight. Walker the pass to Griffin. Now the dish to Embiid. Outside Russell. The kick out to Walker. Pass to Embiid. Over LeBron. Embiid, no good. And it's Davis with the ball for the West All-Stars. It's a 3-point game. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And there's only ever going to be one result when Kawhi's driving to the bucket. And it's going to be loud, and it's going to be painful.
And Davis sends it back. Walker dishes to Embiid. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Embiid's got 4 points this quarter.
You got to do more than that to keep the ball out of his hands down low.
Exactly. I mean, deny him the ball in the first place. Don't let him get it.
Irving passes to Leonard. Goes up from the top of the key. Again, the West All-Star.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Count that one. Walker's got 9.
Yeah, despite the slight frame and slim build, Walker has good strength. I mean, he's determined to get to the basket, even when they get physical with him.
A three from LeBron. That one's not going to go. The East All-Stars go the other way with it to the inside. Embiid. Here's Griffin. Embiid trying to break loose. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And Blake Griffin is just an incredible athlete, explosive and great balance and mobility, powerful. A big guy who can flat out throw it down, and he also can pass it too.
That free throw, no good. And some changes here for the West All-Stars. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for James. Ben Simmons comes in for Leonard. And Lillard subbed in for Kyrie Irving. And then for the East All-Stars, Jokic is checked in, and Middleton subbed in for George. Davis kicks to Beal. Over in the corner, Lillard. Good, and it's Beal picking up the assist. 12 points for him.
And this is peak Dame. Rising, firing, one of the more confident shooters we have in our game.
Lowry passes to Jokic. Outside, Russell. Lets the three fly. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
A drive by Beal. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
I love when Beal slashes to the rim like this, using that athleticism and speed so well.
Russell kicks to Lowry. Nailed from three-point land.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Lillard outside. Outside, Beal fires the three. Offensive rebound. A second chance effort. And Towns lays it in. Towns has got 6 points.
Well, I like the way Towns reads where the ball is coming off when it's missed. And he's got excellent timing as well, and did a good job beating everybody to the ball.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Russell with it. He's got 5 to shoot. Jokic trying to free himself up, and it's Russell missing. Here's Simmons, stolen by Middleton, and they're moving it up. With 1 on the clock, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. West All-Stars lead by 3. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. Damian Lillard has been having a big night. He had 34 points. Well, he's been an elite. And that does it for our half.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
We've got Harden. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Durant. Then there's Davis. And it's Irving at the point guard. That's the group starting the second half for Frank Vogel.
And it is absolutely remarkable watching Harden draw contact. So effortless, so crafty, and so consistent in putting the defense in a bind.
West All-Stars shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. Harden hits them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Here's Curry. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And Curry certainly is clever and crafty. Trickery is part of his arsenal when he gets inside. I mean, I like seeing him do his thing close to the basket.
Here's Harden. The teardrop falls in. Harden's got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Outside Curry. Kicks it to George. Back to Curry. He feeds it to Giannis. And he gets it to go. Antetokounmpo's got 12 in the game.
Antetokounmpo going to work inside. Yeah, he's 6'11", but he's also relentless.
Irving passes to Davis. Fires, high post, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. 8 points for him.
And part of what makes Kawhi such a great player is that jump shot. You can't just worry about him attacking the basket.
And George kicks to Walker. That ball's nice feed that time from George. 11 points for Kemba Walker.
They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
Davis dishes to KD. Misses the three.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
George, no good. And it's Davis with the ball for the West All-Stars. It's good.
I don't know too many guys who have the skill and attacking mentality that Harden does. I mean, he's only got one thing on his mind, and that's scoring the basketball.
Shot's good by Walker.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Curry against Harden. Durant trying to break free. Harden, that's good.
Everything working for him out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
Curry on the wing. Back to Giannis. Embiid trying to break loose. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Antetokounmpo. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
Here's Harden. It's hauled in by George.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And immediately looking for the open man when the double team comes to him.
George has gone 2 of 4 shooting from three-point land. Irving drives in, banked in off the glass. Irving's got his first 2 points of the night.
Knifing through the defense like warm butter on a biscuit. Irving knows how to get to the rim.
Timeout called, East All-Star. You gotta like what Harden has done in this game so far.
Yeah, he is on a major roll today. This timeout was desperately needed. They've got to come up with a new game plan designed to shut him down.
Looking at who's out there now for the West. Marcus Aldridge has checked in for Anthony Davis, and it's Klay Thompson in for Leonard. The East also changing it up. Vucevic checked in for Antetokounmpo. Chris Middleton comes in for George. And Russell Westbrook subbed in for Walker. Curry, yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Middleton, a scorer by nature, that time showing you he can find his teammates, too.
And the pass to Irving. Durant kicks to Aldridge. Shoots over Vucevic, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Aldridge has got his first basket.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Thompson outside. Outside Irving. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots it. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And finished off by Westbrook.
Boy, that time Russell Westbrook going for the spectacular with a little extra pizzazz.
It's a close game here in Chicago. And here's Irving. The three-pointer, no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Westbrook kicks to Curry. Now the feed to Vucevic. 5 on the clock. Here's Middleton. Misses off the right iron. Middleton's gone only 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. Thompson with it. Now guarded by Middleton. Thompson passes to Harden. Irving up top. And it goes down 2 points. Irving's got the game tied up here for the West All-Stars.
All Irving needs is just a little room to convert, and he's good to go.
Durant with the steal. And here's the break. And the layup is good. Durant's got 12. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for the West All-Stars?
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
So for the West, LeBron's checked in for Durant. Simmons comes in for James Harden. And Lillard subbed in for Kyrie Irving. And then for the East All-Stars, Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. D'Angelo Russell comes in for Steph Curry. And Kyle Lowry subbed in for Russell Westbrook.
And this is what you get with a bigger guard. D'Angelo able to finish through contact.
Here's Lillard, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Russell kicks to Griffin. Back to Russell. He dishes it to Griffin. Over Aldridge. And no good. Trying to use the glass. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the West All-Stars. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
Well, Simmons has what I call see-ahead vision. I mean, he sees a play ahead, and he's a great passer.
Shots good by Middleton.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
LeBron against Vucevic. Passes it to Lillard. Over Lowry. And there's Lillard. That's good on the assist by James. Lillard's got 4 points this quarter.
And how about Lillard just being aggressive here on offense? He can heat up quickly, just super efficient, and a high IQ score.
Vucevic with the bucket.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Lillard against Lowry. Can he keep it going? And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Lillard's got 18 points.
Major dominance, and it comes so easily for him. Fantastic at getting to his spots on the floor.
And it's sent back by Lillard. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. And then Simmons slams it in.
And, you know, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane bounce, he takes advantage of it, really demonstrating how lethal he is in the air.
LeBron against Russell. He kicks to Griffin. Russell left side. Back to Griffin. LeBron with some nice D. And it's the West All-Stars ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Lowry against LeBron. Vucevic dishes to Middleton. Outside Russell. Pass to Vucevic. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Vucevic has got his 3rd basket of the night.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Lillard from outside. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Pass to Lowry. Right side, Griffin. James against Middleton. And stolen by Aldridge. And here we go. Here's LeBron and the dunk by James.
You know, at 6'8", with the ball skills that James has, he handles it like a guard. He can get wherever he wants to off the dribble.
And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the court right now for the East All-Stars, Antetokounmpo out there with Paul George. And there's D'Angelo Russell. And there's Kemba Walker. And it's Jokic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And it's easy to see by Antetokounmpo's performance tonight. He can flat out dominate games at times.
Beal against Russell. Lillard, the pass to James. And the basket is good.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
James has gone 6 of 10 shooting tonight from the field. Antetokounmpo against Aldridge. Now here's Giannis. D right on him.
Absolutely awesome to watch Antetokounmpo rise up for these throwdowns. I mean, it's really quite easy for him.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Beal with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Jokic kicks to Antetokounmpo. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on LaMarcus Aldridge.
You know, since entering the league at age 18, Antetokounmpo has really grown. The Greek Freak, now one of the league's premier talents, no doubt.
Looking at who's out there now for the West. Towns, he's checked in for James. Davis comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Leonard in for Simmons. And a switch here also for the East. Curry's checked in. Trying to get open is Davis. Bucket is good.
I guess Towns got a little bit of point guard in him. The big fella with a beautiful dime right there.
Walker finds Curry. Here's Jokic. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 5 assists in the game. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the West All-Stars. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Right side Towns. To the middle. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's the break. All going up court. Here's Walker. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And now just a 4-point West All-Star lead. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Here's Lillard. And that one's in. He's only missed 3 of 13.
No excuse giving Lillard that kind of positioning. That's just too easy.
Antetokounmpo dishes to George. Leonard with the steal. Fast break. Here they come. The open shot by Beal. Rebound Kemba Walker. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. They trail by 6. And George kicks to Curry. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. Towns has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Davis. That one good for 2.
And I tell you what, AD is able to brush off those defenders with ease because of how strong he is. That's what they call weight room.
Basket good. 16 points for Steph Curry.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. Good on the shot.
Can't let Beal get that comfortable because he's so efficient once he gets in that area.
And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That is his first foul of the game. James Harden, he's checked in for the West. Irving comes in for Lillard. And the East All-Stars also making a switch. Embiid's checked in. Puts it up off the inbound. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Stephen Curry. And the West All-Stars have possession. Harden with room to shoot. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Harden's got 10 points in just the second half. Here's Giannis.
Mercy, mercy me. And Antetokounmpo is just a blur. I mean, I don't know how a 7-foot guy with that wingspan and all legs and arms can be a blur, but man, he's like a lightning bolt when he gets room to roll to the basket.
Here's the pass to Towns. On the wing, Harden from past the arc. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
And Harden is a laser, a straight-out gunner from deep. Has confidence in his long ball, and, you know, the defense has to get out on him from out there.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
It's just what the doctor ordered here. Boy, have they needed him here in the fourth.
Yes, they have. He's made all 4 of his shots this quarter. Definitely looking to be a dangerous guy.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
During that break, Frank Vogel had some real words for his team. He talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement at both ends and making good decisions with the ball. Guys?
The offensive rebound. And here's Harden for 3. That miss puts him at 53% shooting tonight. 8 for 15. And they double up Giannis. Stolen by Harden. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And Antetokounmpo's 7'3" wingspan, extraordinary. I mean, he's effective in rejecting shots, bothering shots, and stealing the ball.
Durant's checked in for Anthony Davis. Free throw no good for Curry.
And I wonder if Curry ever thought that so many young players out there would be following his lead. He's absolutely changed the game.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Passes it to Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Irving looking over the floor. And the shot is good.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
And finished off by Leonard.
That's platinum-level dime dropping right there by Harden. Such a smart pass. Gets us to his teammates on time and on target.
Irving from long range. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars. That's good from Stephen Curry. The West All-Stars making a switch here. James is checked in. Stephen Curry hits them both. And it's Harden with the ball for the West All-Stars. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Irving passes to KD. Back to Irving. Takes a 3. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant.
He didn't have a single point in the first half. Bagel, 0 points, nada. He's starting to get into the groove here in the second.
They get a hand on it. George against Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
What strength from Leonard there, not allowing the defense to get the best of him.
Pass to Embiid. Back to Giannis. Walker against Durant. outside for Curry. And it's James Harden with the rebound. And so here are the West All-Stars. They lead by 7. And Kemba Walker is going to pick up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. LeBron passes to Irving.
And you saw him gauging that pass there. He knew they were coming inside with it and got in position for the steal.
Here's West now. Here's Leonard. Again, the West All-Star.
Would have been impossible for KD to miss his teammate there. He was wide open.
And the East All-Stars call time here.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Damian Lillard.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite.
Boy, Curry is so creative and efficient, and when he gets hot and gets going, he rains down points and baskets on the defense.
Durant, basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Boy, you gotta love that assist by LeBron.
The free throw drops for Durant.
Hard to imagine Durant not going down as one of the great scorers this league has ever seen. As a matter of fact, that's a given, folks. Dynamic, explosive, and he's consistent year in and year out.
George finds Embiid. Curry against Leonard. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Curry's got 28.
And he's not just the best shooter in the league because Curry hits the open shots. He hits the tough ones as well.
Irving against Walker. Takes it from 10. And Embiid with the block. Irving's shot is good.
How about Irving showing you great energy there, just refusing to be boxed out?
And here are the East All-Stars now. It's a 10-point game. Here's Curry. Good. 30 points for Steph Curry.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
56 seconds left in the 4th. Inside, here's LeBron, and James throws it down.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
44 seconds left in the game. Outside Leonard. Back to Irving. Knocks it loose. Pass to Harden. Kicks it out to Leonard. 4 on the clock. Irving from long range. That doesn't go in either for Irving.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yep, I'd agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag. Look at this little fella going in there and eating up some glass.
Now here's James. So it's the West All-Stars picking up the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.